Home is with you wherever that may be.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sunny Side of Parenting channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're gonna be cooking a lot of food. And this is something we've been doing for a long time now. We've been doing a lot of meal prep on the days that we have nothing going on. So usually on Sundays after church, we come home, and after church and grocery shopping, we come home and do a lot of cooking. And with those meals, we put them in these handy dandy trays. These are freezer safe, microwave safe, and dishwasher safe. So with all the meals that we make on Sundays, we put them in these trays. These trays last us quite a few weeks. So it gives us a little bit of a variety on what we want to eat during the week. And I don't have to break out any pans, nothing to cook during the week. We just take out the trays, whatever we want to eat, whatever our options are. If we have spaghetti in there, if we have chicken, pork, whatever, we just figure out what sounds good to us that day. A lot of days we're not eating even the same thing, right? We just take out a tray, heat it up, that's our dinner. Cleanup is easy, rinse it off, put it in the dishwasher, we're all good to go. I'm not making a lot of chaos in this kitchen every single night and during lunchtime. So, today we are cooking what?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas, and we're cooking beef bulgogi, and we're also making some egg bites. We're gonna start with the egg bites and show you guys how to make these, and then we're gonna dig on into everything else.
Easy.
They are very easy. Ready? Ready to make some egg bites? All right, let's do this. Now to make the egg bites, I use my Instant Pot, and then I have this tool that comes with your Instant Pot, or sometimes you may have to purchase it separately. This will go in it once you get all the eggs prepared. You'll need a blender. We like to use our NutriBullet, and then with this attachment, and I'll show you guys what we're gonna be using it for in a moment. Now what we're putting in our egg bites is about 8 large eggs. We're gonna mix it with a cup of cottage cheese. We're gonna add our breakfast sausages. These are our favorite ones to use. We're gonna also add spinach, purple onion, and then we're gonna add our cheese. So you ready, Jane? Mm-hmm. Let's get this going. Today I am chopping up the spinach, but if you're in a rush, you can use frozen spinach or just go ahead and break it up. That's what I usually do. But today I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and chop up the spinach a little bit more fine so it's easier to fit into the cups. Jane's gonna go ahead and add about a cup of cottage cheese into the mixing cup, about a cup. So let's do a little bit more, I'll tell you when to stop. So I'll fill it up to about here, and then we'll add the eggs. So now we have 8 eggs and about a little over a cup of cottage cheese in the cup. Screw on the bottom, push down. Now what we need to do is fill up our tray with all the yummy goodness. So let me do one and then I'll show you what to do. Put spinach. I'm gonna show Jane how to do this, then she can do the rest. Put a little bit of onion.
Can you do that because...
Yes, I will do the eggs. Put a little bit of cheese. And let's do 3 little pieces of the sausage.
I don't even see the sausage in here.
You might see a little bit. And then, once you're done, I'll fill it up with the eggs, right? You can do that, have fun. To each cup, I'm just gonna fill it up all the way to the top. This is what it looks like when it's all filled up. We're gonna go ahead and put it right into the Instant Pot. Make sure you put water at the bottom of your Instant Pot or it's just not gonna seal. We're gonna go ahead and grab the lid. Put it right there. At the top of your Instant Pot lid, make sure that it is unsealed rather than venting or it's not gonna work. So push it over to seal. We're gonna hit the manual button, push it down to 4 So you're gonna hit the minus, and then that's it. Pretty soon you're gonna see it click. It's gonna start cooking. It's gonna pressurize, and then start marking it down 4 minutes. There you go. Good to go. The Instant Pot just beeped, so I'm gonna go ahead and vent it. You wanna stay clear because it does steam a lot. Your egg bites are now done. They look beautiful, nice, rich in protein, easy to make egg bites. Don't go to Starbucks and spend $3 to $4 on a tiny little egg bite that's probably about half of this size. Go make your own. You can have extra for the whole week. What we do is we take this once it cools off a little bit, put it in a glass container, and then we enjoy these through the week. We take out 1 or 2 in the morning for breakfast. The kiddos really like this as well. Heat it up in the microwave for 30 seconds to about a minute. And then we can add salsa, guacamole, you know, cook some toast, and that is our breakfast. It's very easy. We don't have to make eggs on the stove, you know, have to do dishes after. Just pop it in the microwave. Breakfast is done, and doesn't it look delicious? We are on our next dish. This can be either a lunch or dinner, whatever we decide. It'll be in the freezer for us. I've lost my sous chef, so we'll see if she comes back. She's outside playing with the kiddos. I don't think she's gonna come back, so it's just you and I, guys. And this dish is a Korean dish. It's called Korean beef bibimbap, B-I-B-I-M-B-A-P. And this is a dish that I have made before. But it's been a while since I've made it, and it's absolutely delicious, and I am knocking myself for not making this sooner. The ingredients that you need is ground beef. You need sesame seed oil, soy sauce, sriracha sauce, white wine vinaigrette. You need minced garlic, green onion chopped up, mushrooms chopped up, zucchini chopped into 4s, and then you need shaved carrots. I love this dish because it's very fresh, has a lot of flavor, and it's very easy to make. I'm gonna go ahead and put the ingredients and the instructions down below if you wanna make it at home, but let's get started. It's been very busy in this kitchen. Adam just came home from a run. We recruited him to do a little bit of cooking in here before he went back upstairs. We have the carrots already cooked and sauteed. We have the mixture with the green onion whites. And what I ended up doing with this is I just added the white wine vinegar, mixed it up, and this is gonna go on top. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit more right before I put it in the dish. I mixed up the sauces, which this dish here is the sesame seed oil, soy sauce, and the sriracha. And then I already sauteed all of the zucchini. It is piping hot right now. I have the mushrooms on the stove sauteing in oil and pepper. And then next we're gonna work on the ground beef. And the ground beef is going to be cooked with ginger, which is one thing I forgot to mention. So I'm gonna add fresh ginger to the beef along with the minced garlic. And then when we're all done with that, we're gonna top it all on top of jasmine rice, which is already cooked. I cooked the jasmine rice while we were making the egg bites along with some extra meals for the kids. I made some spaghetti with meatballs with corn so that they have that available when they don't want to eat something else in the freezer. So they can just pull that out of the freezer for either lunch or dinner, and they have spaghetti with meatballs. Just finished the mushrooms. They look absolutely amazing. And then next I'm gonna work on the ground beef. I'm making 8 servings of this dish. So We're gonna have a lot of trays, guys. We're all done with the Korean dish. We had that for dinner and it turned out amazing. I made multiple portions to put in the freezer. Again, I'll put the ingredients and the directions to make this dish down below in the description if you want to make it at home. I'm gonna package this up. It has had time to cool down, and then we're gonna get on to making the enchiladas. The enchiladas are done. These are meat enchiladas with red sauce. Very easy to put together and very delicious and a perfect frozen meal. I usually make everything in one night, but it is just past 7:30 and the kids' bedtime is in a half hour. So I'm running very, very late today. So I'm gonna put 2 enchiladas in each tray. I'm gonna make black beans and rice for this dish tomorrow. So all of these trays will go into the fridge just for tonight. Once I make the beans and the rice tomorrow, I'll add it into the little section and then they're gonna go into the freezer. So I usually do everything in one day, but today was very different. I got a late start and just kind of lollygagged in the middle of the day. Wasn't really rushing, but I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna put everything in trays, finish cleaning up the kitchen, which I'm almost done, and get those kiddos to bed. Thank you so much for tagging along today. This is something that we do about every 2 weeks. We'll make a bunch of meals, put them in the freezer, and I don't have to touch the kitchen really all week, really, unless I want to. If I want to cook a meal, I'll go ahead and do it. Otherwise, if it's been a long day with homeschooling or appointments or whatnot, we just take food out of the freezer. And in doing this, we actually cut back on the desire to go out and eat all the time, because why would we go out and eat and spend the money as opposed to pulling a freezer meal out, popping it in the oven or the microwave oven, and voila, it's done. No spending for the night. Dinner was easy. Put the trays in the dishwasher, no cleanup. So this has been working for our family. And if you're interested in doing this too, leave a comment below. I want to hear from you guys. And I also want to hear what meals you guys decide to make, so I could probably try it here in our home. Thank you so much for tagging along. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Come along with us on all our adventures. And hope you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.
Let's go adventure.